Let's do a fucking seasonal reading.
Because in the smoke I realised something. I'm just like you now. I was dead in that noose. And then I was saved. So everything from now on is extra.
So back to the notes of the cycle chart here I've made right now. It's not really as legible, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Still working on things like that. But we have here going from fall. So fall would be like an earth energy or more on tangibility. What can we actually like grab? What's up for grabs? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Or what can we do? Or changing our daily doings, our service and our sustainability, our consistency. What do we want to change to build something else up, you know, for this next 6 months, going into the winter, and then of course going into you know what I'm saying, spring for the next year. And so yeah, it's about definitely about money and wealth, food, you know what I'm saying, dealing with energies of, you know, negative energies right now that are like basically energies of, it's not really going your way, but you know what I mean, it's not even really an optimistic situation. It doesn't seem optimistic at all. It just seems like you're putting up with shit you don't need to put up with. And at this time, it's time for you to like completely just exit out, because on the other side, on the spiritual side of things, it's a positive negative, really. So it's like you're actually gaining from it, and whatever you want to gain out of it, you want to, whatever, you know, life's what you make it. So that's what it is. But the only bittersweet part is you have to go through these things that you already know that are not affecting you anymore, because of the fact that you understand these things, that you just need to go through it. So, you know, this is you know, a lot of energies, you know, like Michelangelo energies. You need to be like more like a Michelangelo, more out of your egos right now, and just more like childish and kind of just seeing what's up there, being optimistic in the situation, and not carry any preconceived notions about anything right now. Because if you do have those energies about, oh, this is what your ambitions are right now, you're very, extremely ambitious right now, it's going to be a time where you're going to be disappointed. I mean, you should know that though. So that's what we're talking about right here. So let's talk about some science. I don't really know how we're going to do this. Like I said, these are a free for all. I'm just doing my own way. So, I mean, I don't really know. Shoot. Well, the way I do my numerology, honestly, readings is really just like, I just roll the dice and we just kind of see, we're going to see basically what's going on for August, right now for the different elements, you know what I'm saying, in the zodiac sign. So we kind of do like a beginning, middle, and end type of thing with the energies or not. So I don't want to read too much into it, but we're gonna just do one for each element, because I don't want to do a whole thing. So we're gonna start with how we do it. You know, it's Aries, so it's like a fire. You know, this is the cycles, fire, right? And the next is Taurus versus Earth, and then we have there's Gemini, which is air, all right, and then we have Cancer, which is water. So we'll go in that way. Well, I guess for you guys it'll be this way, right? Okay. So start with fire first. So the fire signs. Give me, spirits, give me a numerological order or number for fire signs of August. And this is pretty much what I just roll in my hands without looking, of course. It's not that small of a dice, you know. So we just go in there and see. Okay, we got number 5. 5 basically means you need to make a decision right now. 5 means you need to make a decision, and it's whatever decision you need to make. It's one of those you can't turn back. If you turn back, you're gonna be like Lot's wife in the Bible. You're gonna turn into a pillar of salt. You're gonna be salty. You know what I'm saying? You'll be bitter. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's time for you to make any decision. That's like for all the fire signs in your charts. You know, individually, if you want to talk about that. So, you know, that's what we're looking at. Fire signs, you have a number 5. Okay. And then honestly, if I want to go a little deeper, you could actually double this up and get a 10. And 10 is the level of broadcasting, which is basically means it might have to do with yourself. You get what I'm saying? It might have to do with yourself. Or you have to make a decision based off of like, are you really ready for that right now? But you're going to be tormented by it. So the best thing is just take baby steps and just to go into it with no preconceived notions. Like I said, this is not the time period for that. So just like play with it, I'm saying, see what's going on with it. Just play with it. Don't, you might want to take less high risk situations right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the angels are talking about for the fire signs for August. Fire signs. So now we're on the earth signs of August. I'm Capricorn, so this is what the hell. You know, so we got what we got for August for earth signs. What do we got August for earth signs? Numerological number for earth signs. Ooh, we got number 2. Okay, interesting. I saw 222 before I actually did this. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? To say the least. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? 2 is very just all out there. It's a lot to say. I mean, first of all, you have to deal with the gates. You know, you deal with two means like 2 poles. It creates a doorway. So it means you need to create a doorway. Or it also means in the manifestation world that actually you're knocking at the door. The devil's knocking at the door. That means that whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to come into your life is actually like there, but you don't have access to it. It's when you like are kind of like window shopping and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? With your life and your plans and with your decisions you have to make. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that, even on a higher level, they're like angel wings. You know what I'm saying? Those are the intuitive of right or wrong. It's time to pick for your morality. Like, what do you believe is right or wrong? You know, it's not about what's the status quo of right or wrong, especially if you know you're a good person. You know, earth signs, you know, you're down to earth, you're deep, you're kind of like soft. You don't let things, you don't let things bother you. You know, you're like when it's windy, the tree just stands there. And so that's, the earth signs. That's you guys, and that's just the vegetation of it all. At the end of the day, the earth is the actual earth, the dirt, you know what I'm saying? The rocks. That's like, you're not going to move. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's just better to get that from the inside and let out. Like, we're in the feminine energies. It possibly is something like that. You see what I'm saying? So, grace would definitely be something that you could use right now. Let's go with this air signs. Air signs. What's going on, air signs? Okay, angels and spirits, demons and devils. Give me a numerological order of numbers. Give me a number for the air signs of August. Oh, another 5? Ooh, another 5. That's interesting, to say the least. But we got a 5 already for this. And I'm surprised that we got this actual 5, but you gotta go with it. So the 5, it's essentially the same as the fire sign, making a decision. But since you are an air sign, I'm gonna say you're more not in your feelings about what is the most conventional way of handling a situation. It's more on the way you intuitively feel and judge and think about situations. And it's not about situations. It's usually about how you want to come across, mainly for yourself. So I think that when we got this 5 here, only thing I can think, honestly, is just, I'm thinking that the 5 is saying that maybe you do need to hold back on some of the things. And it's not on yourself. It's just like the response maybe you're getting from other people and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's your thoughts aren't matching people's thoughts around you. You know what I'm saying, right now? And you really feel like maybe you can really go into it if you just cultivate those thoughts and, you know what I mean, and manifest those thoughts. But it's complicated right now. So what I say is, as much as possible, maybe you need to get more research on it. You know what I mean? Plan it out and try to figure out maybe if that's like a good decision to make. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to be absolute. You don't have to go all the way into it. You know, make it something that you can bail out of. And last but not least is go with this. Water signs. Water signs. Spirits, angels, and demons. Please give me a number. Numerology for the water signs in the world. for August 2022. Oh, oh, snap. Oh, it's dropped on the floor. You gotta just see, we gotta see it. Where's that? Oh, snap. Pick it up. You have a 3. Wow. 3 is interesting for the water signs because, number one, as a water sign, people expect to be more emotional. But, when you look at this and see this, it's like you have a number 3. 3 is really the number of completion. Completion meaning like it's ready to go. It's there. Like I said, 2 is the devil knocking at the door. 3 is basically you. You know what I'm saying? You basically going to the door and looking out the door. You seeing basically whether or not you know who's at the door, and then it's your decision to now open the door. So now with this decision, you see who's at the door. Now don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like alarmed by it now. But like I said, we're in these overall energies right now, so it's like you can go ahead and maybe open that door. You could do that, but is that the best decision right now for yourself? Is that going to make you feel joy? Is it going to make you feel complete? Is it going to make you feel satisfied with yourself? You get what I'm saying? And is that satisfaction, the energy, going to bleed out into everybody else around you, or is it something that you maybe are just romanticizing? You see what I'm saying? And so that's the energies right now overall. But number of completion basically means it's there. You have the ability to do this now, but do you need to do this right now? You get what I'm saying? So that's what it's looking like right now. For the elements, you can definitely put this into any of your elements on your chart, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So that has been the reading for August. We might do a mid reading, you know what I'm saying, just to keep up the energy and see what's going on. But I want to get better at this for you guys. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you like this. Comment. Tell me if you have any questions about anything. If you want to go further into your zodiac, we could do that. But it's going to be really brief and broad because, like I said, I am an amateur at this. But the spirits are with I and I.